talk about this school board race. So it's an Atlanta school board race. Now, you are going to ask me, Shelley, why are you talking about an Atlanta school board race? I mean, it's Atlanta. If I don't live in Atlanta, why would I care, right? So the reason why this story is something I want to talk about very quickly is because you have two opponents, right? And they're young people running against each other, right? So Casey Brock is in a runoff with a young man by the name of Royce Mann, Mann, right? And so they're running for school board at large, seat 8. So this is citywide. Right? This is citywide. They're not in a small district that handles one high school, one middle school, one elementary school, maybe 2 elementary schools. This is citywide, right? It's at large, seat 8 at large, the whole city of Atlanta on the school board, right? Now, Casey Brock has an incredible resume, right? An incredible resume. She worked for KIPP schools. This woman has been in education the whole time. She has been in other cities where she's helped get kids to college in underprivileged areas, not like private schools going to college, but like low-performing public schools. She's helped them go to college because she's a KIPP product. And she's been in education. She volunteered on Obama's campaign. She volunteered on Biden's campaign. She knows politics. She knows education. So she's got all the experience to be on a school board. She's running against a young man his name is Royce Mann. Here's where the story is very interesting. They're running in the city of Atlanta. City of Atlanta is all Democrats. And African Americans basically control the politics in the city of Atlanta. Now, I've talked about this before in other areas when it came to Jeff Duncan. I brought this up, right? How there's a certain amount of power being lost by these powerful Democrats in the city of Atlanta. Well, guess what? Royce Mann comes from a very, let's say, well-off family. He's endorsed by the Georgia Working Families Party, which is a very way out there left-leaning party. I didn't even know there was a Georgia Working Families Party. I knew there was a New York Working Families Party. I didn't even know there was one in Georgia. He's endorsed by a couple unions. He's a white kid. And if you look at his page, Royce Mann, you see this kid looks like he's in high school. And his number one issue, the thing that starts off his entire platform, is the fact that the people on the school board, no one has been in the APS school in 20 years. Well, of course not. They're all adults. I don't want to put a kid on a public school board. He's a kid. But his family's got money. And his endorsements are a who's who of Democrat, African-American, powerful Atlanta. And it's fascinating to me because Casey Brock is an African-American woman. And I'm thinking to myself, what's going on with the Democrat Party, particularly in Atlanta? Usually a black woman, it's a layup. But Nikema Williams, Congresswoman Nikema Williams, an African-American woman herself, is supporting Royce Mann. Shirley Franklin, an African-American woman, the first African-American female mayor. I love Shirley Franklin. I love her. I love her. I love her. I have nothing wrong to say about her, but I don't understand. She's supporting this guy, this young white kid who looks like a baby, over the sister who has the experience. And I don't understand it. All these city council members, Antonio Lewis, Liliana Bakhtiari, Michael Julian Bond, of the Bond family, the Julian Bond historical civil rights family, supporting this young white kid over the sister. And I don't understand it. And it dawned on me, I get it, right? I'm not into racial politics. That's why I'm on the Republican side. But I know all these people are. And I'm thinking to myself, how is this possible? How is it possible that they're going for this kid whose family is well off? I keep saying that, whose family is well off, over the sister. Pay attention to this race. Because if Miss Brock went now, all fairness, Ms. Brock is also endorsed by Andy Young and Andre Dickens. But there's something going on here. I don't understand it because I know the history. I know how things move in Atlanta. I've been here long enough. I see it. It moves the same way it moved in Harlem. Well, until gentrification happened. Ha, ha, ha. I see similarities. But we'll see what happens in this runoff. I like Casey Brock because I think this Royce man is way too young. It's way too young. And I don't know if in some of these lower performing schools in the city of Atlanta, Mr. Mann knows how to operate in those areas because he's, well, like I said, his family is well off. So if you're in this area, vote for Casey Brock in that runoff, please. Anyway, I just found it an interesting story to talk about. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. It's the Shelley Winter Show. We'll be right back. And when I come back, I need to talk about ICE has finally gone too far. ICE has finally gone too far. Now, you might say to me, well, Shelley, are you just finding this out now? No, I've called it out before. But this time, this time, they've gone too far. We'll be right back. It's the Shelley Winter Show. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk.